Hello and welcome to today's WPSL matchup between the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions and your FC Prime Time. First, we want to welcome the team from out of state. Welcome to Davie. So here's your lineup for the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions. Number 1, Maddie Wynn. Number 6, Emily Rinaldi. Number 23, Sophia Baliet. Number 11, Aidan McCausland. Number 13, Brooke Shaw. Number 17, Genevieve Sayers. Number 19, Reese Mendelhall. Number 21, Carolyn Cooters. Number 22, Alina Hingston. Number 25, Emmy Heshti. Number 26, Esther Jureska. Now for your FC Primetime squad. Let's give it up to number 0, Ella Stevens. Number 6, Deborah Benin. Number 7, Carly Schoschler. Number 8, Sierra Alacon. Number 11, Barbara Garcia. Number 12, Kimi Cover. Number 14, Emily Shelfer. Number 19, Lily Nava. Number 20, Kayla Master. Number 25, Jules Johnson. Number 26, Amanda Keynes. And your FC Prime coach, Russ Morgan. This exciting Sunshine Conference event is brought to you by RavAds.com, the best place to buy feedback tickets for Disney and Universal Studios. Extra prices as expensive as any other outlet are cheaper than buying directly from the parks itself. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for prime time. Let's get the show started.
Hello and welcome to today's WPSL matchup between the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions and your FC Primetime. I'm Joseph Torviso, and I will be your commentator for tonight's affair. We're joining in progress right now to the match. Your FC Primetime wearing the highlighted jerseys, facing the Dutch Lions, who are in the orange tops and the blue socks. Your FC primetime starting 11. In goal, Ellis Stevens. The two fullbacks. Amanda Keynes and Carly Schlosser. Your FC prime starting 11. In net, Ellis Stevens, Amanda Keynes on the left, and Carly Schlosser on the right. The two center backs are Kimmy Cover and Deborah Bianane. The three midfielders are Emily Schleifer, Kayla Master, and Cici Alarcon. Up top, Barbara Garcia, and the two wingers are Liliana Nava and Juliana Johnston. After some audio difficulties, we are back. Welcome to FC Primetime versus Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions FC. We're joining in the 14th minute with a Dutch Lions corner. My name is Joseph Torviso, and I am your commentator for this afternoon's match. Outswinger, sent in, keeper punches it. And safely grabs the ball. Stevens plays it to our center back. Playing it up the pitch. FC Primetime comes into the match. Third in the table with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. A win today would put FC Primetime on top of the Sunshine Conference. Nice control to bring the ball down. Ball sent forward. In behind the defense. Safely grabbed by the keeper. Florida Gulf Coast, on the other hand, comes into this match 4th in the table as FC Primetime takes control. Trying to dribble in and around the defense, just unable to get the ball in a good position for the shot. The Dutch Lions come into this match with 2 wins and 1 loss. As Johnson tries to send in a cross. Out for another primetime throw. A win would put Gulf Coast tied top of the table as Prime has the ball in a nice position, just unable to get a clean hit on the volley. Out for a goal kick. Both teams started the season with a loss to the Jacksonville Armada U23s. FC Prime lost 3-0 while the Dutch Lions lost 4-0. As FC Prime has the ball in a dangerous position. Just tried to take a shot, ends up taking a left-footed shot inside the box. Onto that weak foot. Unable to get the connection she wanted there. Dutch Lions unable to play out the back, forcing to have to punt the ball up the pitch. Amanda Keynes handles it. Played to Kimmy Cover. Into the midfield. Ball sent over the top. Trying to find one of the forwards. Schlosser. Tries to find her teammate. Unable to. Dutch Lions with a poor clearance. Here's Juliana Johnston with the ball. Unable to gain control. As the Dutch Lions send the ball up to the right back, who just keeps it in play. And is just wasteful with possession there. FC Primetime. Their leading scorer just so happens to be the leading scorer in the Sunshine Conference. Emily Thompson with 5. But unfortunately, she's not able to be here today, which is a huge blow for FC Prime. As the club gives up a corner. Looks to be an outswinging corner with the righty taking it. Ball sent in to the back post, just unable to put it on target. Ella Stevens thought about coming out, decided to stay on her line and watch the ball sail past for a goal kick. Stevens playing it short to cover, who plays her fullback, Carly Schlosser. Plays it back, looking for the long ball. Finds it. Oof. Just a little too tall for Barbara Garcia to control it. Recovered, though, by FC Prime. Dutch Lions really unable to do anything with the ball. But good pressure to win it back. Schleifer plays it up to Master. Kayla Master on the ball. Does well to get around two Dutch Lions, but teammates unable to keep possession there. Liliana Nava, who leads the team in assists with 2. Primetime's going to have to depend on her today to create some opportunities with Thompson gone. Prime's number 8, Cici Alarcon, is the only other player in the team to have a goal so far this season. While the Dutch Lions have 6 different players who have all scored for them this season. Keynes forces the winger to play back. Center back finding the midfielder. Kind of a tough pass to control there. Prime able to clear their lines. Dangerous pass there, but able to find the split and regain control as the left winger has time and space to make a decision. She tries to beat Schlosser with pace as the fullback from Brown University elects to just hit it out of bounds, letting her teammates drop back and get into position. Not going to be Schlosser there with pace. Winger should have probably tried to enter the box the other way, as the winger has the ball here. Tries to send in a cross, but it's deflected out for another corner. This exciting Sunshine State Conference event is brought to you by ravads.com, the best place to buy theme park tickets for Disney and Universal Studios. Get prices less expensive than any other outlet and cheaper than buying directly from the parks themselves. Here's the Dutch Lions with an in-swinging corner. Ball sent high, right into the 6-yard box. Wide open header. Hitting the side netting out for a goal kick. That ball just floated for ages there. And Prime couldn't win that ball. Very dangerous. The Dutch Lions have been dangerous from set pieces, earning multiple the last 5 minutes. Throw in sent in by the left back, trying to find their forward up top, who's trying to get around that FC Primetime back line, but it's not working for her. Last time out, FC Prime drew 0-0 away to first place, Florida Flames. Not a bad result on an away day. A win today would put them ahead of the Flames by 1 point. As substitutions are taking place, as Stevens waits for the referee to give her the all clear. Seems that number 10, Isabela Fernandez de Cuarto, has come onto the pitch. Left central midfielder. Ball sent high to the winger. Try to do some skill to keep possession, but the Dutch Lions seem dangerous on this counter. Plays the winger, who's looking for a cross, sends it. Easy clearance for FC Prime. Able to keep possession. Trying to play out the back. Does so. Nearly takes on a defender there. With a nice body feint. Francesca Brito also making her way onto the pitch. The Dutch Lions are dangerous. Here's the forward with the shot. Golazo. Time and space. FC Prime couldn't afford to give her that leeway as the forward puts her laces through the ball and scores an upper 90 on the near side to make it 1-0. Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions. As the referee calls for a water break. 26 minutes in. FC Primetime trail 1-0. As I mentioned earlier, today's broadcast is sponsored by ravads.com. You're looking for concerts, theme park tickets, hotels, Nike gear, some NFL tickets. Ravads.com is the place for you. As we wait for play to resume, check it out. Ravads.com. 26 minutes in, FC Primetime gives up a golazo. The Florida Dutch Lions striker controlled the ball and took one heck of a shot that went upper 90. But Primetime had to press the forward. Two center backs kept dropping, allowing the striker to take that space. And now instead of playing for first place, now FC Primetime needs to try to get back into this game. Primetime have been better with possession. The Florida Dutch Lions just erratic with the ball, losing it, poor decisions. But they've been dangerous, winning corners and set pieces. And now head coach Russ Morgan has to tell his girls, you cannot give them space. Keep the pressure, keep making them do those erratic passes, losing possession, and we'll gain it back and we could do something with it. FC Primetime seemed to drop off just for a second there, and they paid for it big time. As the players make their way back onto the pitch, And we're underway. 26 minutes in. 1-0. Florida Gulf Coast. Dutch Lions FC. As Fuentes is now in at left back. Played out wide to Schlosser, who tries to find her forward. That was wide open, just a little too much under the ball. Now Primetime's just trying to put the ball on the ground to make something happen. Able to press the Dutch Lions, earning a throw-in to the winger's dismay. Unable to do anything with it. As the Dutch Lions elect to play it up. Recovered by Prime. Played back to the keeper, Stevens. Sends it up the pitch. Trying to find the right winger. Not enough on the ball. Easy recovery for the Dutch Lions. One in the midfield strongly by Prime. Ball sent up the pitch to the winger. Trying to keep possession. Does. Trying to skill their way around the left back. Unable to. In a good spot. The fullback did well there to put pressure on the Primetime winger. Not giving her that space and that time to send in a cross. But she sends in one now to the back post. Easily grabbed by the Dutch Lions keeper. Thrown up the pitch. Controlled well. Out to the fullback. Plays it up. Didn't catch that cleanly at all. Out for another FC Primetime throw-in. Back-to-back dangerous plays there for Prime. Finally in the opposition's box. Just that last touch, that last opportunity in the final third. Unable to go their way. But this is definitely good momentum for them to try to crawl back into this game. Thrown in by Fuentes. Possession lost cheaply there, but regained. As Prime try to go on a break of their own. Beautiful ball, splitting the midfield, time and space. Plays out to the right wing. I believe that was Schlosser, unable to find the right pass there. She might have had too much time. Overthinking. But it's still an FC Prime's possession. Out for a throw-in. Taken down the line. Schlosser sends in a cross. Trying to find the left winger. Unable to. Prime pressing high to regain possession. Well done by Amanda Keynes there. To bully her opponent off the ball. Plays it back to Stevens, who hits it up the pitch. Fernandez de Cuerto able to keep the ball. Well done by the CDM there to create space for that pass. But the final pass, yet again, just not there right now for FC Prime. Still pressuring high. Number 16, Brito on the left wing. Letting the opposition know she's there. One easily back by Schlosser. Playing it to the CDM. To Fernandez de Cuerto. Prime's number 10. Tried to play it out wide. Kind of sent a through ball that probably should have been to Brito's feet. Won well by the CDM there. Back in the Dutch Lions' possession. Out for a throw. Last time against Dade County FC, when Prime won 3-1 thanks to a hat trick by Emily Thompson. The first half, Prime did struggle. They were able to create opportunities, just couldn't find the back of the net. And it seems like it's the same today. 32 minutes into the game, Florida Gulf Coast, Dutch Lions FC 1, FC Prime 0. Here's Prime in a dangerous position. Plays it out wide to the right winger, who sends in a cross. Hit by the left back out for a corner. Can Primetime make the most out of this opportunity? One of the biggest chances this first half for them. In swinging corner. Into the penalty spot. Unable to put it on target. Free kick awarded for the Dutch Lions. And another opportunity squandered. Interesting pass back to the keeper there. Played out to the left back, who's getting pressured. One back by FC Prime. Played up the pitch. Looking to switch play. She does. Sends in the number 9. In a dangerous spot. Shot taken. Just couldn't put it on target. Got too much under the ball. Didn't lean over. It leaned behind it, forcing that ball to sail through the uprights into the parking lot. But there's another great opportunity for FC Prime, finally picking out the right pass there. Taking their time with possession, but staying dangerous. Looking to move up the pitch with the ball instead of side to side. As the fullback for the Dutch Lions tries to switch the pitch. Does so. But Schlosser's there. Throw and recovered by Prime. Lost in a dangerous spot right after. And poor communication at the back leads to a Dutch Lions corner kick. Amanda Keynes didn't know if there was an attacker behind her. Went to clear the ball. Ella Stevens came out to grab it, but poor communication in the back. Leads to a corner kick in the 35th minute. In swinging cross. It's going to go back post as all the players are lined up back there. Another corner. Ball won yet again by the Dutch Lions, just unable to put the ball in the back of the net or even on target for that matter. Seems like the Dutch Lions like to crowd the far side of the 6-yard box. As the corner kick taker sends in floaters for someone to win the header. But now here's FC Primetime right after the goal kick on an attack of their own. Just misreads the bounce. Beautiful ball sent in over the defense, but the winger just couldn't trap the ball. But it seems like she was offsides anyways. Dutch Lions elect to hit the ball up the pitch. Played out to the winger. Another great tackle by Schlosser out for a throw. Dutch Lions keep trying to attack the right side of the FC Prime defense, but it's not working out. As the throw-in was... It was a struggle to control it. And good pressure leads to an FC Prime throw-in. Taken quickly by Schlosser. Controlled nicely by the forward. Back to Schlosser. Now here's FC Prime in a nice position on the opposition's third. Out to the right winger. Beats her player. Cuts back. Beats her again. Just not enough real estate. Not enough room to run. But FC Prime looking dangerous with the ball now on the opposition's third. As the sideline ref signals for a substitution on the field. Corner taken down the line. Nearly kept possession there. As Prime's unable to keep possession for themselves. FC Prime's had a couple of chances this first half, just unable to really put anything on target. Pressuring the opposition well. As here's the ball in a dangerous position. The right winger plays it to the forward. Struggles to control it. Shot taken, edge of the box. Deflected out for a corner, it seems. There's that FC primetime pressure. Forcing the opposition to lose the ball in their own box. As an in-swinging corner's going to be brought in. Ball sent into the penalty spot. Headed out. But recovered by FC Prime. And cleared by the Dutch Lions. Out for a throw. Still in their own third. This can be a big possession here for FC Prime. Throw-in. Taken up. Ford has the ball. Tries to make something out of it. But regained by Amanda Keynes. Splits the defense to find her midfielder. Back to Keynes. Restarting. Possession. Playing it to cover. Just trying to bring this Dutch Lions side out and up the pitch to try to send in one of these through balls over the top. Just not enough accuracy there. Willie elects to boot it up the pitch, won by FC Prime. And they will have a throw-in. Well done by Britos there. Sends in a cross. Francesca Brito. Making something happen. Unable to find her teammate, though. "41 minutes gone. Just 4 more left. Plus any potential injury time. Added time. Florida Gulf Coast leading 1-0 as they give up possession cheaply there. Unable to really get the ball up the pitch with their goal kicks. But an unnecessary foul gives them an out. Brito pressuring the fullback. Forces her to not get to the ball on time to keep it from going out of play. Corner taken immediately after the ball was in Fuentes' hands. As she tries to switch play, unable to find her teammate. The idea was there. Just the accuracy. It just lacked the accuracy. Great switch by the Dutch Lions there, splitting the defense. Beautiful ball sent out wide, just not enough pace on the runner to keep it in play. Could have potentially sent in a cross there. Something they've done so well. Dutch Lions throw. Finally, an FC Prime's third. It's been a while. Keeping possession. Getting pressure from behind. Great pressure there from Brito. As she tries to switch play, defender runs through her leg. Nothing called there. As Schlosser has an opportunity with the throw-in. With just 2 minutes left in this first half. A first half that has been dominated by FC Prime in terms of possession, but nothing Ella Stevens could do to stop that golazo from the Dutch Lions forward. As the winger, with a bit of trickery, gets the ball up down the line, earning a throw-in. Just 1 minute left in regulation. Schlosser, left back's calling for it. Struggling to keep the ball down. Ref sees nothing wrong with that. Play on. Possession kept, but forced to go back. As Kimmy Cover finds the left back, Victoria Fuentes, who loses possession. Prime just couldn't put the ball on the floor there to move it around and switch play, forcing the Dutch Lions to force them back and to try to switch the field. Just didn't work. As the ball sent down the line. All these throws are seeming to go down the line, except that one there, which was played in between the right back and the center back. Another Dutch Lions opportunity that was just wasted there. A little bit of accuracy, and she would have been onto the races as the referee blows for halftime. Florida Gulf Coast unable to really keep possession, but they had time and space. Their striker, she put her laces through the ball and scored an absolute golazo, upper 90 into the near post from 30 yards out, giving her team an early 1-0 lead. But FC Prime have had a majority of this possession, just unable to get any shots on target, anything to really test out the keeper. As we head into halftime, FC Prime trail 1-0 to Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions FC. Welcome to the second half of FC Primetime versus Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions FC in the Sunshine Conference of the WPSL. My name is Joseph Torviso, and I am your commentator for this afternoon's match. As both teams make their way onto the pitch, check out ravads.com, the best place to buy theme park tickets for Disney and Universal Studios. Get prices less expensive than any other outlet and cheaper than buying directly from the parks themselves. And we are underway for the second half of WPSL Sunshine Conference action as FC Primetime trail to the Dutch Lions 1-0. Liliana Nava made her way onto the right side of the pitch, now in the middle. Gets the ball, sends it out wide to the left back. Amanda Keynes, right-footed left back. Does her defender well, sends in a cross with that left foot. Unable to get anything done there, and now the Dutch Lions on an attack themselves. Nice ball sent through the defense into the left winger, who plays it to the striker on the other side. Chip shot taken. Not on target. And a 2v2 opportunity goes wasted for the Dutch Lions just 1 minute into the match. She had time and space. She could have held the ball up, waited for her teammates. She made a rash decision there, trying to find the keeper, trying to catch the keeper off her line, but couldn't even get it on target. As FC Primetime has new energy this second half. Schlosser plays it up the pitch, trying to find the forward. Barbara Garcia, she wins the ball after a poor clearance, takes a shot herself and cannot find the target. It was just her and the keeper. And she gets it all wrong there. But a good start for FC Prime this second half. We saw the same type of start last time out at home against Dade County FC. Just pressure, and opportunity in the second half. Will this be the same? Liliana Nava now on the right-hand side. Loses possession there. As the Dutch Lions do the same. Maria Cici Alarcon with the ball. The only other goal scorer for FC Prime. Unable to pick out a pass. Kane sends in a cross. Called for offsides. Nicely done there by Cici Alarcon. Just couldn't pick out a pass or even find an open teammate. But FC Prime, not scared to take on opponents 1v1 this second half. Goal kick, taking up the pitch. Won easily by FC Prime. Kimmy Cover sends a ball up the pitch, trying to find Barbara Garcia. Not the tallest on the pitch, but not afraid to get in the air. Schlosser taking on some players, winning the ball nicely on the defensive end. Solid fullback for this FC Primetime team. Dependable. Likes to get on the attack, but gets back on defense and makes some big plays. Lazy throw taken by the Dutch Lions. Ball bounced nearly twice before it got to her teammate that was just 5 yards away from her. As Schlosser has the ball. Plays it to the midfielder, Alarcon. Likes to go back to Kimmy Cover. to contain possession. Ball played up the pitch. Unable to find the winger. Defender in trouble here. Can he cover? Wanted to play Ella Stevens back, but saw the the Dutch Lion striker lurking to attack that ball. Elects to play it safe and just hit it out, allowing her teammates to get back. Throw in, take it down the line. Great cross sent in, but an even better save by Ella Stevens. Coming out of the box. Not afraid of the contact there. Making a vital grab. That definitely stopped a shot from the Dutch Lions. As Nava brings out the ball. Played out to Cici Alarcon, who tried to feed a pass in. The left winger called for it outside. Not on the same page there if the ball were to have, or was to have, gotten through the defense there. As Prime keeps that high pressure fouling. Right on the 30-yard line. Primetime free kick. Dutch Lions free kick. Hit up the pitch. Bounces. Nothing Schlosser can't handle. Regained by the Dutch Lions. Prime winning the ball on a good spot. Now on the break. Ball played out wide to Liliana Nava, the UCF winger. Plays it to her forward, Barbara Garcia. Back to Alarcon, who sends in a cross to the winger. 1-0 with the keeper. Excellent save. Excellent save by the Dutch Lions keeper, making herself big there. Winger plays it to her forward, Barbara Garcia. Beautiful ball, though, by Cici Alarcon, who sends in a cross to the winger. 1-0 with the keeper. Excellent save. Just unable to make the most out of that opportunity. Garcia tries to flick a ball over. Doesn't do so. Now here's the Lions with possession of the ball. Electing to hold it and go back. What a save by the keeper to keep it 1-0 in favor of Florida Gulf Coast. And now here are the Dutch Lions as Schlosser wins the ball. Seems that offsides was called, if she wasn't able to do so anyways. Be a name. Out to Amanda Keynes. Trying to find the left winger there. Unable to do so. I believe Alarcon was trying to play out the back there. Playing the safer pass probably would have been the better option. But she wins the ball back with great positioning. Here's Barbara Garcia with time and space. Elects to cut left. Plays the winger. Beats her marker. Sends in a cross. Nobody at the end of it. Everybody running in to the penalty spot. No one at the back post. Ball's kept alive. Sent in. No one able to get a touch there as it rolls out for a Dutch Lions throw. Great play by Barbara Garcia there to calm things down. Find the winger to send in a cross. Just no one there in the back post. The trailing run unable to get there on time. But then another cross just seconds after. As FC Prime wins a throw-in. Much more enthusiasm the second half. 55 minutes in. But can they keep this pressure? How long can they keep it? They're going to need a goal, and they're going to need it soon to give them that momentum boost, or they might get tired. Outswinging corner, sent in. Not enough on it as Schlosser wins it. Liliana Nava. Left-footed cross. Goes absolutely nowhere. Good idea. Just unable to get the proper technique on it. Dutch Lions losing possession yet again. Unable to play out the back. This high pressure from FC Prime is causing problems as the ball just dribbles into Kimmy Cover's feet, who plays it out wide to Carly Schlosser, who loses it there, but does well on the recovery. Out for a Dutch Lions throw-in. Thrown down the middle. Well done by FC Prime to recover possession. Ball sent over the top to Liliana Nava. Gets the technique just completely wrong there. It's those passes into the final third that FC Prime seemed to struggle with. Recovered by Cici Alarcon. She's had a decent second half, creating opportunities for her teammates, and winning the ball back defensively as well. Kimmy Cover tries to feed it to Cici Alarcon. Not enough pace on the ball as the Dutch Lions recover and are on an attack themselves, but lose the ball yet again. As the sideline ref signals for a substitution. If you're looking for concert tickets, theme park tickets, hotels, Nike gear, NFL tickets, sporting event tickets nationwide, ravads.com is the place to do it. Ball played out wide by the Dutch Lions. Forced to go back. Trying to rally some passes, trying to keep some possession. As a nice ball is sent in behind the defense. As the forward who received it did a one-touch pass to the winger. Made the wrong decision there. Had the opportunity to control the ball and make a move on the defender. Squandered opportunity. As Prime is trying to play it out the back. Keeper Ella Stevens, confident with her feet. Nearly paid off there. As Amanda Keynes presses, nearly recovering possession. Sloppy touch. Gives the Dutch Lions the ball back. Seems that FC Prime can't keep their high press on for too much longer. Looking like they're getting a bit tired up there. Which is fair. Excellent pressure for the first 15 minutes of this second half. Opportunity after opportunity, just no goal to show for it. It's going to drain you mentally. if it doesn't already drain you physically. As a nice ball is sent through, just too much pace on it. The ball likes to skid on turf. And number 19, the winger for the Dutch Lions, didn't want to waste her time with that. As the ball is played short again, FC Prime will fall down the table if the result holds the way it is. Playing nice football, just not able to show anything for it. Ball sent up the pitch. Tried to lay it off to the winger. Unable to do so. As Schlosser has the ball. Sends it up the pitch. Could not find number 42, Julie Torres, who seems to have come on for number 11, Barbara Garcia. 61 minutes played, 1-0 in favor of the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions. If you're just joining, number 21 for the Lions scored an absolute golazo in the first half. Hit a shot from nearly 30 yards out. Laces into the upper 90 of the near post. Nothing Ella Stevens, keeper for FC Prime, could do, as she was fully stretched for that save. FC Prime has done excellent with the pressure here today, as they win the ball in a nice position, forcing the keeper to come out. Luckily for the Dutch Lions, that ball stayed inside, or made it, I should say, into the 18. FC Prime excellent with their pressure today, but the one time they lacked is the one time Florida Gulf Coast's number 21 had enough time and space to take the ball up the pitch and set herself up for a nice shot. Throw and take it down the line to a player that seemed to be triple teamed almost. A player behind her, a player in front of her, and a player to her right. But somehow Gulf Coast keeps the ball and gets a throw in a nice position on the other side of the pitch. Carly Schlosser does well to track back, but couldn't get that touch to keep the ball in play. Nice touch. Just a hair too far for Julie Torres to complete the control. Torres will be a freshman for Lynn University this upcoming fall. As the ball is played down the middle. Another lackluster touch there. As the Dutch Lions center back just made a terrible clearance there. Seemed like Liliana Nava tried to take on the shot. Well deflected. As Cici Alarcon has the ball. She needs to get it and make something happen. She's been excellent this second half in the opposition's final third. Just nothing to show for it. Throw in for FC Prime. Seems to be a stoppage of play, potential substitution. Schlosser winds up, throws to the forward, sends a ball, trying to find the left winger, nearly does. A bit too aggressive, trying to get that ball, not only pushing the defender onto the keeper, but pushing the keeper herself. Poor goal kick by the Dutch Lions. Puts her head on the line, able to keep possession. Ball sent to her again. Played out back. Shot taken. Golazo. Number 8, CC Alarcon with a golazo to bring it level in the 66th minute. Ball sent to her again. Barbara Garcia didn't come off the pitch. She just moved to the left wing. Played out back. Alarcon. Shot taken. Enough space to unleash it over the keeper onto the top of the net. But Garcia put her head on the line just seconds earlier to keep possession or to win possession for FC Prime. Does well to hold the ball up, finds Cici Alarcon, who took care of the rest. 1-1 FC Prime Time makes it level as Cici Alarcon finds the back of the net for the second time this season. I said it earlier. She needed to get the ball and make something happen, and that's exactly what she did with the help of Barbara Garcia, who plays for Florida International University, while Alarcon will be down the street playing for the University of Miami in the fall. And what a player they are getting. Ball sent up the pitch by the Dutch Lions. Schlosser does well to recover, tries to do a back heel, loses possession. But Amanda Keynes does well to find her teammate. Ball lost, heavy touch. Kimmy Cover does well to recover the ball. Plays it out wide to the winger. And earns an FC Primetime throw. Now Primetime have the momentum going for them. Now can they just keep this high press going? Nicely done by the Dutch Lion there to use her body and hold the ball up and play a nice pass. Her teammate just couldn't do the same. Barbara Garcia might be one of the smallest on the pitch, but definitely is one of the strongest. One of the most technically gifted, putting everything into the field right now. As Liliana Nava has the ball. Poor pass on her end. Maybe a little bit of fatigue, or maybe just a honest mistake. But it's an FC Prime throw in. Schlosser plays it up the pitch. Poor touch. If Prime didn't have the momentum before, they definitely have it now. All square, 1-1. 69 minutes gone. Schlosser plays her midfielder. Plays it down the line to Liliana Nava, who could do something with the ball here. Beats her marker. Sends in the cross. Unable to find her teammate as the ball rolls out slowly for a Dutch Lions throw. Substitution on the pitch for the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions. Amanda Keynes taking the throw. Elects to go down the line, finding Barbara Garcia. Nearly keeps possession there. Elects to do the same. Garcia. Taking on one, taking on two, taking on three. Feeds the pass. Her teammate just couldn't make the right contact with the ball that was bouncing. Seems to have picked up a slight knock there. As Primetime presses and wins possession yet again, Liliana Nava trying to beat her marker. Does so yet again. Sends in a cross. Hits the side netting. Didn't get enough curl on it. Instead, kind of hit a backspin. As soon as she hit it, she knew it wasn't how she wanted it to be. Referee calls for a water break. And before I step aside, go and give ravads.com a try. Ravads.com is the best place to buy theme park tickets for Disney and Universal Studios. And guess what? You could get prices less expensive than any other outlet and cheaper than buying directly from the parks themselves. So if you're thinking about going to Disney, a sports event with the Copa America coming up, go and give ravads.com a search and see what they could do for you. Stepping aside in the 72nd minute, FC Prime is tied with the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions 1-1. As both teams make their way back onto the pitch. Up next for FC Primetime, they are away on Saturday, June 15th, to play Fusion FC. Game begins at 4 p.m. And then after that, there'll be 2 games left in the season. Their last home game will be on Saturday, June 22nd against Seminole at 7 p.m. And their last game is away to Cape Coral on Sunday, June 30th. Amanda Keynes takes the throw. Finds her teammate who's unable to really control the ball there as the double team works for FC Prime. Schlosser tries to send in a fizzed cross there. Didn't work out. Tough to control those. As ball sent back to restart the attack. Ella Stevens, goalie, who will play for the University of Massachusetts this upcoming fall. As the ball goes out for a Gulf Coast throw. Possession lost. And here's FC Prime on the counter. Beautiful ball played to the striker. How's your bottle? Golazo! Beautiful job done. Possession lost by super sub FC Ariana Rodriguez on the counter, controlling the ball, cutting, forcing the defender to go, and a beautiful curling bottle shot leaves the goalie with her hands in the air as FC Prime Time take the lead 74 minutes into the match to make it 2-1. And as things stand, FC Primetime are top of the table, ahead of the Florida Flames. The West Florida Flames currently have 9 points. And if things stand, FC Primetime will be up top with 10. As Carly Schlosser tries to go up herself, wanting to add on to that 1-goal lead. FC Prime, it's got to be said, they get their well-deserved goal. It's been coming all match. The second half, they've been pressuring, and they've done well there. Double teamed. As Alarcon able to win the ball in the midfield. And here's FC Prime on another attack. Shot taken. Far out. Better options available. As the ball's played to Garcia, who's really turned things around for her team this second half. As Alarcon plays Liliana Nava out wide. Beats her marker. Sends in a cross into the penalty spot. Not enough on it to find a teammate. But ball yet again in FC Prime's possession. Trying to send in the through ball there. Unable to find her teammate, but does get a throw in the opposition's third. Able to waste some time. Able to get back their energy. As I believe Amanda Keynes is just walking to the ball. And walking to take this throw in. Not in a hurry. Ball slips out of her hands. Just a little too comfortable. A little too relaxed. And it bites her. Losing possession cheaply there, but one back. Garcia. Well done. Plays back again. Keynes tries to switch the pitch. A little too slow with their skills. As FC Prime had the ball in a dangerous position, Liliana Nava cuts with her left, but too much on it. And the keeper comes off her line to win the ball. Tries to start an attack fast. Dutch Lions counting their blessings there. Should have gone down 3-1. Maybe they will here as Alarcon plays Nava, who sends in a cross. Cleared out by the defender. On your screen, there are 7 highlighted shirts pressuring this Dutch Lions back line. Only 3 field players plus the keeper were not on the screen at that time. This FC Prime pressure is phenomenal. As head coach Russ Morgan elects to sub out some of his players to keep that pressure fresh. As we are in the 79th minute, if you're just joining, FC Prime time leads 2-1 over the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions. 2 great goals by FC Prime. As the referee gives a penalty, I believe. Or a free kick. I believe it was just outside of the 18. If you're just joining, Florida Gulf Coast opened up the scoring in the first half to make it 1-0. But FC Primetime this second half has been exquisite with their pressure and creating chance after chance as the ball sent in. Hits the bottom of the field goal crossbar onto the roof half has been of the net. Exquisite with just a bit pressure, too much power, and creating
chance after chance.
As the ball sent good effort. In. Primetime not satisfied with this 1-goal lead, looking to add more to completely kill off this game and to also help them with goal differential. If things stand, FC Primetime will be on top of the table. With 10 points, with just 3 games left in the regular season. Cici Alarcon able to add to her goal tally this season. Her goal to tie the game gives her 2 on the year. And super sub Ariana Rodriguez came on for her first goal of the season as FC Primetime in a dangerous position, trying to make it 3-1. Excellent save by the keeper with their outstretched foot. But possession still in a dangerous position. As FC Prime just wasn't able to get in that cross to finish things off. Well done by the Dutch Lions defender to hit the ball out. Excellent save by the keeper with their outstretched foot. But
possession still in a dangerous position.
FC Primetime doing well without their star player, Emily Thompson. as the keeper thought punched it out for another corner, but ended up hitting the crossbar. FC Prime missing forward Emily Thompson today. Also missing midfielder Camila Jimenez due to injury. But that hasn't stopped them from not only playing really well, but having the 2 goals to show for it. Their star striker not only leads the team in goals, but leads the conference with 5. But the Dutch Lions play it short as we're in the 83rd minute. Poor pass. Possession cheaply given away as FC Primetime looked to pass the ball around, not force anything, winning a throw-in, which means they can kill even more time as more substitutions are making their way onto the pitch for FC Prime. Ball played up, won by the Lions. Corner forced into play there as Schlosser has the ball, plays her winger. Back to Schlosser. Taking the ball up the pitch. Taking the space, sends in a cross, hits the head of the Dutch Lions defender. Back to Schlosser somehow, who's looking for another cross. Can't find the space to do it. Plays her teammate in. Sends in the cross, finally. Just sailed over everyone in the box. Another cross in. As Schlosser technically does get tackled inside the box. But they're going to call a foul on her. Just 5 minutes left of regular time. As FC Prime looks to close out this game with a huge win over the Dutch Lions. But the Dutch Lions are not done yet as the forward has the ball. Plays it out wide to the winger. Back to the winger. Couldn't get onto the ball as it's cleared out. By FC Prime. No need to take any risk. Just hit it out and get back into position. Lacking on the pressure, it seems. Happy to have Gulf Coast have the ball on their half of the pitch. Beautiful ball sent in behind the defender, but she's able to recover and pick up a foul. Didn't see the opposition attacker running behind her, but was able to recover well and pick up a foul to give her team some time to relax and breathe. As there's 3.5 minutes left of regulation. Ball sent up. Headed away by the Dutch Lions. Able to win it forcing a pass to try to play her teammate on. Good switch by the Lions, but Schlosser's there to put on pressure behind the opponent. Puts in a nice tackle and earns a throw-in for her side. Trinia Delau checked for the ball, but Schlosser elected to throw it up the pitch instead of trying to control the ball. Well done by number 19 to take on two players. Ball switched. And won by FC Prime. Bridget Riley, the substitute. And here is FC Prime with a chance of their own, just unable to get the ball controlled. As it seems like she's picked up a knock, and somehow the Dutch Lions lose possession cheaply there. No one within 20 yards of her. Forced to jog back on defense after losing possession. I'm just happy to give up possession now. They had their opponents on the ropes. But it doesn't seem like they want to keep breaking them down. As time ticks away. And we enter the 90th minute. Just 1 minute of regulation left. "20 seconds just spent on trying to recover the ball. Not what the Dutch Lions want to use their time on. As they give up possession cheaply on a throw. Bit of kickball back and forth. As Trinia nearly controls the ball. 25 seconds left. The Dutch Lions trying to start an attack of their own. Ball played backwards. You're trying to go forwards. Played to the center back, who finds the winger, who sends in a cross straight into the hands of Ella Stevens. And the ref says that will be all for today. FC Primetime coming back from a 1-0 deficit at halftime to win 2-1 over the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions. Cici Alarcon able to find the back of the net to tie the game for FC Prime. And super sub Ariana Rodriguez finished things off, scoring the winner. And that's full time at AutoNation Field inside Nova Southeastern University. I will step aside for a second, and when we are back, I will give you the full-time report. Welcome back to the post-game report. I'm your commentator, Joseph Torviso. Primetime FC dominated in the second half to see this game out 2-1. With this win, FC Primetime are now top of the Sunshine Conference with 10 points, 1 point ahead of the West Florida Flames. This game wasn't always in FC Prime's favor, as they did concede in the first half to go down 1-0. FC Prime pressed and pressed and pressed all game, forcing the Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions to make errors. But the one time they didn't press was an error of their own. The Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions striker received the ball in the 30-yard line, attacking the right side of the pitch. Time and space, she took and used it. The center back partnership between Deborah Bienemy and Kimmy Cover did not press the forward, which gave her time and space to put her laces through the ball and score an absolute beauty into the top right corner. Nothing Ella Stevens could do to stop it. FC Primetime came out of halftime with an edge to them. They pressured and pressured on the opposition's half and on their own, winning ball after ball, forcing bad pass after bad pass. And as you see, they dominated possession, finishing the game with 58% to Florida's 42%. This pressure didn't mean anything until Barbara Garcia made the most out of it. 50-50 ball. The Florida defender put her foot in the air to clear the ball, but Barbara stuck her head down, headed the ball down, controlled possession, dribbled and took space, attacked the Dutch Lions, eventually played it back to Cici Alarcon, who took a shot that went over the keeper into the net to bring things level. And then super sub Ariana Rodriguez made the difference. Fresh legs came in. She received the ball out on the left-hand side, dribbled into the opposition's box, faked a shot on her left, forcing the defender to follow, got the ball on her right and curled it around the Florida Gulf Coast keeper to make it 2-1. And that's how things ended. Now looking ahead into the games to come, FC Primetime will play on Saturday, June 15th against Fusion FC away from home. Kickoff begins at 4 p.m. And FC Prime's last home game of the season is on Saturday, June 22nd, when they host Seminole at 7 p.m. And things wrap up on Sunday, June 30th, as FC Prime travels to Cape Coral. This game was brought to you by ravads.com, ravads.com, the best place to buy theme park tickets for Disney and Universal Studios. Get prices less expensive than any other outlet and cheaper than buying directly from the parks themselves. That's ravads.com, ravads.com. From the Journalism and Communication Studios at the University of Florida, I'm Joseph Torviso. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. That was your FC Primetime FC beating Florida Gulf Coast Dutch Lions FC 2-1.